MIGMATIS golf. Well, for a few days now the weather's been kind of crapamundo here, so I'm stuck pounding balls under my porch. I thought I'd do a quick update on you on that one arm challenge I talked about a few months ago now. I think I've been slightly lazy. I think I told you I was going to do it for 2 or 3 months, and I think we're probably closer to 4 now. But originally I thought I was going to just swing with my left arm only for a while, and a professional golfer friend of mine, who you all know, Chart van der Wolf, suggested I do it with my right arm, not my left. And I videoed myself doing it with my right arm, and sure enough, the body sequenced well as well, like it does with just your left arm. And so it got me thinking on the subject of, you know, the dominant side of the body versus the less dominant, and what happens. And through trial and error, what I've pretty much found, this is obviously my opinion, but I've found that using your dominant side is probably beneficial, with a slight caveat. So, you know, if you're right-handed and you've been used to swinging right-handed your whole life, you feel like you got much more control over where this is in space with your dominant side. Okay, so why not take advantage of that? Why go to your left side, which is like, you know, signing your name with your left hand? It's very awkward and difficult. So why would you put yourself through that? Well, what I've discovered is this arm is fantastic. This arm and this hand and fingers is fantastic at putting this club where it needs to be, but it's not just right arm dominant, it's right side dominant. Okay, and what that means is this shoulder, these big muscles on the back here through your neck and down your sides, they're dominant as well, and they can really screw things up. So moral of the story is, right side dominant is good, use it to your advantage in my opinion, but you must be aware that this shoulder and these big muscles here are dominant as well, and they're going to want to fire, they're going to want to go, and those are going to ruin your swing. So you have to somehow be able to, as they say, drop the club into the slot without firing these bits, and then you can use the dominance and the control of this right side to strike the ball. Okay, so that's the little dilemma between really the dominant side and a dominant arm. It's great to use the dominant arm, it's really good at placing that club head on the ball, but got to be careful that these other big dominant muscles take over and ruin things for you. So anyway, that's where we're at. About 4 months down the line, I've been making swings right arm only, and as you see from the slow-mo at the beginning of the video, I think things are getting better. Still plenty of stuff to work on, plenty of stuff I don't like in my swing, but that's basically it. So I'll make a few swings for you, talk you through what I'm doing. The other thing that I've changed recently is I've gone to a 10-finger grip to try that a bit, because I want to take advantage of the dexterity in these 3 little fingers in your right hand at the bottom here. Okay, these guys are now in full contact with the shaft, and I can sense a bit better what the club face is doing. So that's a bit of a difference. I'm just getting used to that right now. But yeah, there I am. I'm trying to use my right side only to strike the ball, and I'm getting pretty good results. I feel as if I'm striking the ball with my hand, or the palm of my hand right there, just above where the fingers wrap around the grip. So you can see fingers just above them right there. I feel like I'm pushing the shaft through the ball that way, and yeah, I'm liking the feel of it. Still getting some low lefts. I think that's more of a function of my body my lower body not turning properly, but that'll be something else to work on in the future. So there we go. I feel like I'm just pulling, the shaft away with these fingers on the backswing, and then hinging the club up with the bottom 2 or 3 fingers of the right hand. And then on the way down, I feel like when I get to about here, I'm pushing somebody on a swing, pushing them down the line. If you had a kid on a swing and you stood to the side of the swing, as they go up, as they come down to beam you, you'd grab the back and you'd push them and carry on with that momentum. That pretty much would have been a big high block. And the nice thing about this 10-finger grip is, that ball's cracked, is yeah, it's allowing me to feel those kinds of things much better. Okay, I don't even have to see where the ball's going, but I'm getting much more awareness of where the face is at impact because those fingers are on the grip, and I can tell where the ball is likely to go. Not always 100% accurate, but I is not a professional, is I? So I got one last one for you. So pull the shaft away with those fingers, hinge them up with these bottom fingers, not these top guys, the swing wreckers, but these bottom guys. And then I get down to here, push somebody down that line. That was terrible. Sometimes I need to face this way just to see what I'm doing. That was a good one. So anyway, there you go, folks. That's the update of the right arm only challenge. See you later.